Sunday, December 7th, 2025. The West African nation of Benin wakes up to a day that could have changed its political destiny. Today, we take you inside a dramatic attempt to overthrow a government, an operation foiled in just a few hours, but which raised deep questions about the future of democracy in West Africa. For more than 3 decades, Benin has been considered a pillar of constitutional transition in Africa. But recent social tensions, economic pressure, regional insecurity, and political divisions have tested that reputation. With a presidential election approaching in April 2026, the political atmosphere was already tense. Early on Sunday morning, soldiers suddenly appeared on national television announcing that they were taking power, declaring the dissolution of state institutions, and claiming to act in the name of a so-called military committee for refoundation. Gunshots were reported in Cotonou, communication networks were briefly disrupted, and panic spread across parts of the capital. Within minutes, authorities issued emergency statements. The Interior Minister confirmed that the situation was under military control and described the attackers as dissident soldiers attempting a mutiny. Within hours, at least 14 individuals were arrested, including active soldiers and civilians suspected of involvement. Broadcast networks were restored, and government security forces resecured strategic locations. Meanwhile, ECOWAS and neighboring states began monitoring the situation. African Union and ECOWAS officials condemned the attempted takeover and reaffirmed support for constitutional rule. At the same time, foreign governments expressed concern about the potential impact on the stability of the Gulf of Guinea, an already fragile region. Authorities identified a dissident faction allegedly led by a figure named Pascal Tigre. His exact whereabouts remain unclear, and an international search was immediately launched. The possibility of external support has not been ruled out. The explosion of tensions did not come out of nowhere. Rising insecurity in the north, resentment among some soldiers, perceptions of inequality, and frustration with government policy all contributed to a climate of distrust. The coup attempt was merely the symptom of deeper frustration. Anecdotal testimony. Voice slightly modified. I heard gunshots around 8 o'clock. We thought the war had started. In several districts, residents sheltered inside their homes as military vehicles circulated. However, the rapid response of loyal forces prevented widespread panic. In recent years, multiple West African nations, including Mali, Guinea, Niger, Burkina Faso, Gabon, have experienced military coups. Analysts feared that Benin could become the latest domino in a spreading regional trend. Many warned that if successful, the coup might inspire similar attempts in other states. There are 3 main scenarios for Benin's political future. Democratic reform. The government could launch reconciliation efforts, open dialogue, and address social grievances, strengthening stability. Persistent instability. Without deep reforms, resentment inside the military and population may continue growing, leading to repeated crises. External influence. With extremist groups active in the Sahel region, dissident factions could seek foreign support, potentially turning Benin into a regional flashpoint. What happened in a few hours reveals a long-term issue: legitimacy. A nation that ignores social discontent, poverty, inequality, and regional insecurity risks instability, no matter how solid its institutions appear. The stability of Benin matters far beyond its borders. It influences maritime security in the Gulf of Guinea, regional trade, geopolitics, and migration flows. The world will continue watching closely. December 7th, 2025 may not be remembered as the day Benin collapsed, but as a warning. A warning that democracy must be defended every single day. The attempted coup has failed, but the causes behind it are still here. Flash World News Outro Tone. Thank you for watching this special investigative report. This is Flash World News. Subscribe for more international analysis, breaking reports, and geopolitical investigations.